Well, the skies certainly aren't cooperating, Brock, but for a lot of those guys on the fields, this is perfect football weather. And as we welcome you to another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And away we go from Brooklyn. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Brought to a halt by C.J. Mosley. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Back now, pressure on its way. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go.
Back to throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Punt meets him at the 28. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. Officially a 55-yard launch. And it'll be Jets football. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Come on, set.
First carry here for Braylon Allen. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Ready.
It's Allen again. And he fights his way forward to get this to the 45. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Ready.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Set. Ready.
To throw, Milton. Allen there to haul it in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19.
Milton back to throw. The screen pass falls incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Shut up. Go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throw reeled in by Allen. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Donovan Wilson getting there for the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
'49ers stacking up the secondary. Look at that. They're in the dime. 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. Shut up.
Throwing from the gun here. Finds his target, Allen. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
And that's knocked away. The linebacker got him in the middle of the field, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it sets up 2nd down.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
Hold the ready.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Come 19. Come 19. 70 range. 70 range. Set go.
They are throwing it again. This one's caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Let's go now.
Allen will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Here's Milton. And in for the touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
19, pioneer. Here we go.
They'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
Let's go. Go.
Throwing it again here. That throw finds Kittle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a 49er first down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Ready.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Ready.
Back to throw now. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Throw on third down. Kittle brings it in. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. George Kittle, the touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer? Nobody.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the 49ers tie this game 7-7. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, break.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Set it.
On the handoff, Allen. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a first down. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More coming up after this quick break. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking at first down here.
Here we go, set. Hup.
Has his man, it's Corley. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Charvarius Ward brings him down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Ready.
Here's 2nd and 7. right, Corley makes the ground. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll give the Jets a first down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Viking 18.
This is Allen on the give. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
From the 36. Allen on the catch. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
Check that street. Let's go now. Go.
Running right with Wilson. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. That tackle made by the rookie from Penn State.
You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking, where he was just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
Murray with the catch. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is, because that QB and tight ends, they got that ball out in a hurry.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Go.
Shotgun handoff for Allen. And he'll go down here at the 16. A 1-yard gain on the play. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
79 Broncos.
Milton. That'll be Cox. Here's Ty Chandler. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go.
Touchdown! So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
This one is up and good. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's a give, fullback headed up the gut. And And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Brooklyn. And it's the 49ers with work to do on 3rd and 10. Now looking to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Mitch Wisnowski on the punt. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. And he drives this into the pouring rain. He's got this at the 27. And some nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. This one returned for 11 yards. And they're going to take over possession. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Milton now. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Trap 60. Ready.
Now Milton to throw. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Go.
Allen runs it in for the touchdown. The Jets grow their lead just before halftime. Braylon Allen, the touchdown. Point after up and good for Myers. And the Jets double their lead to 14. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive.
Here we go. Set.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. And wow, nearly a pick on that check down. A bit lucky that he couldn't hang on to it, and it fell incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. They give it to him again. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break.
Let's go now. 19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go.
One final shot before halftime. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Keyword, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. Well, I wonder, Brock, who's got a birthday over on that sideline, because they got a gift to begin this second half. Their offense getting an immediate chance to do something about this deficit.
And that gift delivered by the special teams, right? Everybody talks about the offensive, defensive adjustment.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
After the sack, another pass on second down. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jets take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt, I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, and now a chance to add to this lead.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now a give right side to Wilson. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. Well, it wasn't a great spot for them to start, but still, they had some cushion there. Pretty surprising seeing that one driven all the way back for a safety.
Yeah, that's got to be coached into every run from that danger zone. You get the ball and things don't look good, never, ever the time to be a hero down by the goal line. Go down. Get out of bounds.
Yeah.
Just don't work it so far back that a safety could ever come into play.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Going run again with McCaffrey. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Wrapped up on that play by big Quinnen Williams.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
That blitz right there, Kate, was a win-win defensively. Got a lot more bodies around the line of scrimmage in case that offense ran it. Well, they put it in the air, and that quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball other than in his own arms.
The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. It'll be Mitch Wishnowski doing the honors. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. And following that return, we've got an injured player down there. He'll receive some assistance as we step aside. First and 10 now from the 30.
Buffalo 18. Warriors 70. Ready, ready.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. He's on the move. Into the hands of Murray. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a pickup of 26. And it'll give the Jets a first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Milton back to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Charvarius Ward picks it off. And he makes the Hefco. It's a touchdown on the pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. First and 10. They send a receiver in motion right. Look at this. The wideout gets it to start this drive. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Every offense in the league today, they want a couple of guys on the roster capable of doing this. Players who can line up a receiver, running back, and make plays from both spots. It's where the NFL's been heading for years, and what a great example on that play.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go, set.
Allen trying this straight ahead. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Ready, ready.
Right back to Allen. Past midfield to the 45. And he's down all the way to the 30. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
This time it's a passing play. Completed over the middle. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Darius Slay with the stop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the 27. What a hit, and the ball's loose. And this is picked up by the 49ers. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Go.
And the drive will start out with a first and 10.
Hurt, hurt. Let go.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line for second down. Back now, pressure on its way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talked about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Let's see what they went with on third down. Here's a throw. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up fourth down.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, and it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Hunter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That punt gets up to 59 yards. Man, it'll be their football. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 18, Pioneer. Ready?
Throwing from the gun here. He completes it in traffic. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Let's go. Ready?
Throwing now, Milton. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So 2nd down coming up. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
2nd and 10 now. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a cornerback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes on how to stay in position and, most importantly, swat that pass away.
Wilson's got it. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Jets have it with a lead to start the 4th, but the win's not secure quite yet. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Throwing it again here. Catch is made in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
It's a gain of 3. That leaves him only a yard shy on 3rd and goal.
Where you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. So now from a bit further back, here's 3rd and goal.
Shut up. 18, run. 18, run. Hook.
To throw, Milton. Chased out to his right. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 4th and goal. An important attempt coming up here for Jason Myers. A very short kick here from the right hash.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. This is hauled in by Myers. And they're going to be down close to the 35 as he goes out. A big 34-yard pickup there. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Pass play now. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Here's a give inside to Gainwell. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Let's go now.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
Go.
They're throwing it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Go.
Throwing with a blitz. Oh, he lost the football. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And he's brought down for a loss. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough 3rd down here. He's back to throw. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Jake Moody now in a high-pressure spot. This 42 yards from the right hash. Kicked well, and this is good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
Okay, ready?
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set, go.
Up the middle, here goes Allen. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards, but they'll take that every single time.
Ready, set.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Check smash. Let's go.
They run with Allen. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
Hey, these are the type of games he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Come on, set. Ready.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
Ready up.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Check. Panther. Big alert. Big alert. Check. Hurt. Ready.
It's Allen again. And he rocks the tackler. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So we do get a timeout from the defense just before the 2-minute warning. So one more play before we reach that break. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
Ready.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Set. Ready.
On the handoff, Allen. And he's able to get this down to the edge of the red zone. That's 5, it looks like, on the play. So now it's going to be 3rd and 8.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Trying it right side with Allen. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
You know, it sure looked like defense had done enough to hold them on that play. But credit that 1st down to a good initial effort and second effort to keep fighting to go get that extra yard needed.
This will be a nice win for the Jets, who draw closer to it as they take a knee.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the win goes to the Jets. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently. So for my partner Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from Brooklyn.